Hello, everyone. Good afternoon or morning, whatever it is to you. I'm just waking up. I was planning on settling in for a month-long fight to the finish line with this campaign, frankly. But I woke up in the middle of the night to discover we've already blown past it. So to begin with, thank you all for making this possible. Truly, the backers and the artists I've been working with, and the Fallen Cycle playtesting team. I can't begin to tell you how I'm feeling right now. Happy, obviously, but maybe you can't tell, as maybe you know, or as you'll inevitably see at this point. My artwork is often pretty intense, but I'm pretty low-key, so you just have to understand that this is my excited face here, right here, this is it. But I am, you'll just have to trust me on that, as funded in under 24 hours, which is an accomplishment. Especially with no press, no media buy-in or backing, no big name associated with the project. We're running a small ad campaign now, but by the time it came online, we were already more than halfway there. So this is exactly where I hoped to be waking up on day two. I didn't really even dare to hope, but there's a ton of room for this project to grow from here. This isn't the end of the road. 5,000 is the minimum, really, what we needed to entertain to do this thing. At this point, we know we can cover the pins and the stickers and prints and books and if I've got anything else. So now it gets interesting. The book and print materials you get from this campaign are going to be custom made for you. So the level of success of the campaign overall will also dictate some of those options. At 10K, I can start thinking about contracting a last round of art and maybe exploring scaling up the printing in subtle ways, increase the paperweight, custom print options, maybe even which printer we do the limited edition with. At 15K, we'll start to have a number of new options beyond that, including making a hardcover edition of the special edition for top backers. And then at 20, we might even be able to upgrade all the books to hardcover, although no promises on that yet because I haven't done the math, but that's kind of my secret hope. Secret. At 25, an audiobook edition is also something that we kind of have on the slate, and we've talked over doing it in a style similar to what we've done for the Witch Doctor podcast. Spoken word and original music soundtrack, although we would hopefully do it at an even higher production level, because with the podcast we try to just churn it out. If you haven't listened to The Witch Doctor, I recommend giving it a listen. We just put out the first episode of season 2 a couple weeks ago. And above that, if we get there, it gets even more interesting, but I'll save that for if we start shooting the moon. Since this thing is clearly going to be real now, let me get real with you. Whatever this campaign raises is going to go into the perks you get, into the subsequent book release, whatever form that takes. And if we get there, into the Fallen Cycle project as a whole. If, Tales from When I Had a Face is completely decked out and we still have excess, there's plenty in the mythos that we could, we're working on developing the RPG now. Eventually it would be nice to profit from this work, obviously, but right now that's not my objective. I want to grow this thing. So that's all I'm going to say now. Next video, as promised, I'm going to bring you all a little bit under the hood. I'll include that with a roundup of the art in progress, which is my next task for the day. So onwards and upwards.